Right next to me is probably one of the most luxurious and craziest vehicles Chevy has ever made. This is the 2024 Chevy Tahoe High Country Edition, and it has some crazy things with the V8 up front. Open up both doors, and a side step comes out. I will be taking you through the front, the back, the inside, the outside, and showing you all about it. And a big shout out to Executive Chevrolet in Wallingford, Connecticut for allowing me to use this vehicle for the day. The information will be linked down in the description below. The front of this vehicle is pretty unique with LED headlights, LED daytime running lights that like swoosh around. It's pretty cool. Airflow there to improve aerodynamics. Air actually flows through and vehicle, which is pretty cool. You got front airflow there, the Chevy badge, your front facing camera, and over there, which I'll pan to it, but it's all the way on the other side. This vehicle's large, it says High Country. You got your license plate badge, your parking sensors there, so it'll beep if you're coming close to things. It's actually pretty cool. I'll show you in a little bit, but your butt vibrates when you come close to things, so it alerts you pretty well. And down here, this is all just plastic. There's no airflow here. Under the hood, this vehicle is powered by a 6.2-liter Ecotec 3 V8, producing 433 horsepower and 467 foot-pounds of torque, all going through a 10-speed automatic, and this is four-wheel drive, so all that power is going to all four wheels. And this engine gets you 14 miles to the gallon in the city and 18 in the highway for a combined average of 16 miles to the gallon. Now, I want to do a quick size comparison with me and the vehicle. I'm not a tall person, I'm 5'8". This would be 6 feet. A little bit taller than that. I mean, it's a massive vehicle. And then on the side, you got 22-inch alloy rims on all-season weather tires. The mirrors have turn signals built in and cameras. This whole vehicle is 360-degree view cameras. And then on the side, all four doors here have this button. So you hit it, locks, unlock if the key's in your pocket, which it is. And then you open the door up, and this vehicle has side step. Open up the rear of this vehicle, you are greeted just pure luxury. That comes out. There's just leather everywhere. Storage there, storage there. You can put a million different snacks if you want. Nice grab handle. There's wood all there. It's very nice. Bose speakers. It's super cool. The mountains. Hop in. And this is where it starts to get insane. This has rear entertainment screens. 2 screens. That one's off. This one's on. You can watch Hulu, YouTube, plug in HDMIs. You can have, a Nintendo Switch because there's an AC port there. Let me move my gimbal because open this up and this comes with Chevy branded headphones. I mean, they might not be the best quality, but you still get headphones with the vehicle. You get a USB-C cable. This a little, oh, that fell out. It's a little instructions for how to do all the stuff with the rear entertainment screen. You got rear heated seats. These are captain's chairs. Lift that up, lift it back down. These can fold down if you want. But look at that, you got heated seats, you got all your AC controls, and it's super spacious. 2 pockets on the side, and this does not have a sunroof. I know that could be a selling point for some people, but this does not. And let's go to the rear seats, or the third row, I should say. Sitting in the third row, it's not awful. Actually, that's pushed forward. If I go over here, this is pushed back. It could be better. I mean, I can fit. I'm 5'8", so I'm not the tallest. I fit, it's not bad. But you want to be that middle seat passenger because look at that. I can just kick back and relax. It'd be nice. They need to put a screen like that comes down like Honda does because I just lay down here and relax. But let's say, you want to fold this down. You want to have easy access and stuff. You could easily just go around, but hit this button and that folds completely forward and basically flat. You could take that out if you completely want to. So, it could be even more storage. But look at that. That's incredible. So I guess if, you don't mind that getting dirty, you could just do there, relax, and watch some YouTube. And before we move on, I still want to talk a little bit about the third row. You got cup holder there, a little spot for a snack, USB Type-C, a speaker there. These vents, even the second row has it, little vents for the AC controls, a light back here, USB-C, cups on the other side. But the seats in the back are kind of nice. They're thinner than the other ones, but they're still leather and pretty comfortable. Open up the front door, you're greeted to pretty much the same stuff as the rear door. Wood trim, leather absolutely everywhere. Pretty much the same size storage pocket. The Bose stereo system there. These are power windows, so automatically power windows. So just tap them once and they go down, tap them once and they go up. These in the rear are just you tap them once and they go down, but for up you have to hold them. Both the drivers and the passenger seats are power operated, so forward, back. Lay the backrest. Ooh, they have High Country up there, pretty cool. The nice leather, lumbar support. Hopping in, you got the High Country badge down there. and you are greeted to an extremely luxurious interior. This is insanity. Look at the graphics that are displayed. High country, it's like a video game. Starting off with the steering wheel, it's nice, heated, thick leather, pretty nice. You got your cruise control. This does have adaptive cruise control. It has forward collision warning so that you can adjust when it'll start beeping at you if vehicles come close. Over here, your talk text for Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, because this does have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. There is a full digital gauge in this vehicle. Scroll down, you get your drive sum, your trip, your timer, your tire pressure, driver assistance, but then you go to music, navigation, your phone stuff. There's so much stuff in the settings. Heads up display, software, speed signs, speed limits. You can customize this galore. I mean, I could go on a 20-minute video just about this. And then you also have a heads up display. Might be a little hard to see there, but it shows your 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, whatever you're in, your speed, your directions, a little bit of stuff that you might need while you're driving. So instead of having to look down, you just look straight. Then on this side, it will look like it's a spaceship. There's so many controls. This is to control your heads-up display, so go down, up. That's your brightness there, your info. Changed a couple things on it, which is pretty cool. Then you got your 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive settings. This is for your headlights. You got lane keep assist there. This is the auto off, like when you stop, it'll come to a, turn off the engine. You can turn that off if you want. I know a lot of people don't like that. Traction control off, hill descent controls, and then hit that. And you got your 360-degree camera. But the craziness just doesn't end with the touchscreen. With having a secret compartment off to the side here that is actually pretty deep, could fit my whole hand in there. So you have anything secret you want to hide it there. Down here, AC controls, dual zone climate controls, and actually tri-zone because the rear has its own climate controls, but you can adjust it to whatever you want. Heated seats, ventilated seats. You can actually do just your back, your butt or your back for the heated. USB-C, USB-A. Flip this up, you got a cigarette lighter, wireless charging pad, dual cup holders, and I guess you could put a phone there if you have one in the wireless charging and then one hooked up to the cable. You just rest it there. That's not going anywhere. My hand won't even go anywhere. Pushed up there. Then open that up, and this is where your headphones are. And the final thing I want to talk about is the ceiling and the controls. So this mirror actually has a camera. So if there's stuff in the rear, especially third row passengers, because look at the head would block there, just have a camera. You turn it off if you don't want. But up here is pretty cool. So this, you can actually hit that, and that will open up the trunk from the front. So if there's people that want to get stuff inside, let's say you're dropping off kids, and their stuff is in the back and they want to get their backpacks, just hit that and they'll do it. Hit it again, and it shuts. But this is pretty cool because hold this, and that lowers the third row. Well, that seat's blocking it. Maybe I could do the other one right now. And that just completely lowers it flat. That's incredible. So the back of the Chevy Tahoe is pretty weird to me because these are LED brake lights, but there's halogen turn signal lights. I don't know why it's just not all LED. I guess halogen is cheaper to replace, so it might be easier for people. The Chevy badge Tahoe, there's 4 exhaust tips, so quad exhaust tips on this whole entire vehicle. And I'll show a little clip of it, but you hide your rear wiper, so it doesn't just stick out like a sore thumb there. It's kind of hidden, so it's pretty nice. And your third brake light. So I gotta say the trunk of the Chevy Tahoe is pretty bland. There's not a lot of stuff going on. It is very roomy, normally with the seats up. It's hard to get up, especially a short person like me, but I could fit in here totally fine. Then lift this up, and you got, your jack in here, some little equipment, because the spare is underneath. Then these buttons on the side are to do with hit that down. The seats go down, the third row seats. I guess that needs to go down more. Double tap that, and the second row seats now go down. And so now with the seats all the way down, you could basically put a mattress in here and watch stuff on those second screens. So it could be like a movie night in a Chevy Tahoe. And that was a quick review of the 2024 Chevy Tahoe High Country Edition. What do you think of this vehicle? Let me know in the comments below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? This is absolutely an insanity vehicle. It's priced at $86,000. And thank you to Executive Chevrolet in Wallingford, Connecticut for allowing me to use this vehicle for the day. The information will be linked down in the description below.